Hey, get up, said Bob to Timmy. It was Christmas Day, and they were both very excited. Bob is 8 years old, and Timmy is 6. They have a younger sister, Kesha, who is 3 years old. Timmy carried Kesha out of her cot and rushed downstairs with Bob trailing. They peeked into the living room and didn't see anything.
Where's the toy?
Asked Kesha.
I want my toy,
yelled Kesha. Bob and Timmy didn't answer. Bob ran up to his mum and dad to tell them the big news.
There's no toys! There's no toys!
Kesha jumped out of Timmy's hands and crawled up the stairs. Timmy looked closely at the fire. It looked as if somebody had sat in the fire. Just as he turned, he saw his mum walking down the stairs and entering the living room. Just as Timmy was going to tell his mum the story with the presents, she had already begun to reach for the remote. Then Mom switched on the TV to see the headlines. The headline was that Santa had burnt his butt on 15 Chester Avenue earlier. Then Bob said,
That our adjustment, and that's why we didn't get any toys.
Then Timmy said,
Oh yeah.
Timmy sunk in the couch and grumbled. They got dressed and decided to go to Mass. On their way to Mass, they saw homeless people, but ignored them. After Mass, they were feeling a little better about burning Santa. Timmy and Bob were having a conversation about how lucky they were to get presents every year, even if they didn't get any this year. Then Timmy looked at the homeless people and started to think how lucky they were to even have a house. In the car on the way home, Timmy asked,
Can we turn around and let the homeless people in for Christmas?
But Mom replied. When they got home, they got the biggest surprise of their lives. There was a load of presents wrapped up in the middle of the floor. They were gobsmacked. They ran up to the toys with their names on them. Bob came up with a good idea. He said,
Can we please go back and ask the homeless people to come to our house and do Christmas with us?
His mum changed her mind and went to get the homeless people. Mum drove past and put her window down. She asked,
Do you want to spend Christmas out here in a big cozy house?
The homeless people looked at each other. They said,
Yes!
It was a full family, a girl, a boy, a mum and dad. They got their hats and ran up to the car and got in. They were very shy. Everybody driving past was staring at them. At home, Bob was looking out the window, looking forward to the visitors. After a couple of minutes, they finally saw the homeless people coming. Bob ran to the door to take the latch off. Bob welcomed the children.
Welcome!
As they came in, Bob was telling them about the morning. They played for a few hours. The homeless people children didn't tug or pull for a toy. Bob, Timmy and Kesha loved them. Then they got in a huddle, and they decided to give most of their toys to them. Kesha went up to the homeless girl, Selena, and handed her a Barbie doll. Smiled. Timmy and Bob went up to the homeless boy, Jonathan, and handed him a toy car.
There you go.
Then it was dinner time. Just before dinner, the doorbell rang. Mom went to open the door, and about 10 neighbours were at the door shouting,
The homeless people in there can come to my house tomorrow. And mine the next. Then mine.
Then mine.
And kept on going. Mom came back inside and said,
I think you have somewhere to stay until May.
And that changed the homeless people's lives.